decided that we felt that we wanted to try and stimulate ideas and debate about ways forward within the city, and certainly to kind of bring in new ideas and to share positive work that's going on in Leicester with people from other places. We enjoyed last year a lot, and the progress that's been made from following the festival's conference last year was really positive. Just a little bit of feedback from John Orcott in New York, who did a presentation. He let me know recently that they've gone really well with their introduction of the bike share scheme in New York. 10,000 bikes going on the street at the end of this month. We've got a 12-month consultation exercise which has been overwhelmingly positive for community groups and businesses in the area, and they're estimating 1 million trips a year in the Big Apple from their 10,000 bikes on the street. So it'll be quite an interesting thing to keep an eye on. It might well change the perception of how cycles can be used as public transport in the city like New York. Karen Overton, who came over the Recycle Bicycle Project, they've been successful in tendering for the work to maintain the bike fleet on behalf of the Department for Transport in New York. So a social enterprise bike project that started 15, 20 years ago within the city is now going to be employing young people who come through their programs to maintain the bike fleet for that public transport scheme, which is going to serve the city, which is a fantastic success story. It's a fantastic kind of growth story, and hopefully something that cities like Leicester and other cities could possibly think about trying to replicate with the ingredients that we've got in the city. Dave Horton's work, which was brought to the conference last year as a draft, was launched publicly in September, and it's fair to say that the findings of the Understanding Walking and Cycling Research Project, as well as causing a fight with Dave, and a fantastic public debate about segregation as opposed to danger reduction, which is something Dave will talk about a little bit later on. It's kind of helped set a national agenda, very much so in London, where there were 10,000 people on the London Go Dutch campaign recently. It helped set the agenda with the Times editorial support for positive changes for cycling within the city. And it's helped raise a debate with a new generation of people who are cycling. Whatever the pros and cons of the segregation and danger reduction side of it, we need to talk about it. We need to work out what's best for our own cities. And it's really fortunate that we were able to kind of stimulate some of that conversation last year. A whole range of other projects, people you'll meet in the room who presented. It's Elizabeth for the Cycle Champions Project, Janet for the British Cycling Project, the Brompton Dock Scheme. Chris is going to share a little bit of information about that a little bit later in the scheme. In the day was something that was brought to the festival last year. We had those 10 bikes that were laid out, and as a result of interest that was stimulated from that, Chris was able to put in a bid with Network Rail and get £60,000, £70,000 to experiment with the Brompton Dock Scheme in Leicester as one of several different cities. So getting together and talking about ideas does make a difference. Just wanted to start off by saying that. I'm going to do some domestics, and I'm going to hand over to Mohammed, who's another person who's going to